Was there a point over? I mean, you've been at it for 20 years now. Was there a point where something got developed? You know, I've been in business quite a few years now. It's actually crazy when I look back. But I there's these thresholds where you hit, where you went, we got that right. You can look at all your mistakes and you learn from your mistakes in a way. But there's also these wins where you go, we nailed something. Where's a couple thresholds that your company got to where you either rolled something out to clients, or you got users on board, or just reached in a new target market, or whatever it was? What are a couple thresholds over those last 20 years you went that we nailed this one?
Yeah, I'll just go back a little bit. So we were doing that field data capture collection and using various applications that were out there. And eventually in 2006, we actually bought Datashed. And I always had this vision that Datashed would integrate the data sets from all over the place. And it's interesting, and I was talking to the guys the other day that there was a Business Harvard review that I looked at in 2014, and they were talking about the integration of data, real-time data management in the farming industry. Mm-hmm. And I took that as a blueprint of taking Datashed somewhere. And interestingly enough, 10 years later, I think we now have got to the threshold. I think we're now in a space where we can easily connect data, and I think it's a linear process. And sometimes we kind of make it a sort of a convoluted process by putting all dog's legs inside of it. It's a linear process. You've got a source that you want to get your data from, goes into a database, and it goes out to various applications. And I think in maxgeo, we're kind of in that space at the moment. We do a lot of integration with various sources, whether they be geology, downhole surveys, PXRF, hyperspectral, laboratories, and then we sort of get that into the database. We do data governance around that data, quality control, and then we can move good, clean data out into the various applications that the resource people are using or engineers are using.